Hello everyone. So in this video, you see that we will be creating this beautiful freelance portfolio website. Alright, let me refresh this. So as you can see, this beautiful animation, and when you scroll, so as you can see that this active will be changing. All of these options as you see, about, experience, projects, testimonials. So you are on projects, so it is showing projects as active, and you see this beautiful animation. You are on testimonials, so testimonials is active. You scroll to contact, this is active. This will be using JavaScript to build, and as you can see here, this content which will fade away and then come again. If we refresh this page, so as you can see, currently it is showing the full stack developer, and this faded to this 3-year experience, like this. So this fade also we will be building. So yeah, apart from that, this button, on click of which you will be moving to the top. Apart from that, this website is completely responsive as well. You click on this, and like this you scroll. So see, you see animations there as well. Already see this window or scroll by. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I've created one index.html and the style.css file. So before starting anything, what I want to do is that in this HTML, what I'll do is that overflow X will be hidden in case it gets issues with the responsiveness. So that's how we did it. Anyway, that is one thing. And now we will be adding Bootstrap to our page. Okay, so I will be going to the docs, and I will be just copying this thing. Okay, like this, and yeah, like this. So hello world is there, and now I will be opening it with live server. As you can see, we have started with this. All right, so that's it for our project setup. Just that you can change the title. So don't forget to add your name. I will add my name. Lucky Chain full stack developer, like this. All right, so now we are good to go, and we will now start. Oh, one more thing, I will be linking my styles file as well. Link style.css, and yeah, fine. Let's remove this hello world, and now let's start building the navbar. Okay, so for navbar, what I will do is that I will be till now I taught you how to copy and paste, but now I will be teaching you the in depth of the Bootstrap. So we will be building things from scratch. Nav hash home, so it will have id home. So in this id home, after that we will be adding a class. So class will be navbar, navbar dark, container, navbar expand md. So for the tablet devices, it will be expanding. Sticky top, so it will always be fixed to the top. Okay, I mean it will stick to the top, not fixed to the top. All right, now container fluid means that width will be 100%. Okay, that is one thing. Now first you will have a button to toggle that. So button, so here in this button, class navbar toggler. Okay, type will be button as always, and data bs toggle. This will be off canvas, since we are building an off canvas navbar. Data bs target. This will be hashtag off canvas navbar. Okay, like this. And for accessibility area controls, the same thing I will be adding here, but without the hashtag now. Okay, this you keep in mind. And area label toggle navigation like this. Now I will add a span tag for the icon, span dot navbar toggler icon like this. Okay, so currently nothing is visible on the page, and this is quite expected actually. Okay, so now what we will do is that we will build the off canvas section. So dot off canvas dot off canvas end, so it will be to the end side. Okay, means the right side. Dot bg secondary like this. Now tab index. What is tab index? An integer attribute will indicate if the element can take input focus, it should participate to sequential keyboard navigation. Okay, here we set it to -1 as of now. ID will be off canvas navbar. So now you see, why did I put ID off canvas navbar? Because this is the target of this. Okay, that's why. Now area labeled by, again, I will be doing for accessibility area labeled by off canvas navbar and then label. Okay, identifies the element that labels the current element. So you can hover over that, or you can go to MD and docs to see the documentation. Now what I will do is that I will create one header dot off canvas header, again button of type button, here class, button of type button, and here class btn close data vs dismiss of canvas. So this will dismiss the off canvas actually. Okay, and again area label will be close, and here nothing, absolutely nothing, the icon will come itself. Okay guys, now I will be having one off canvas body below this header. Okay guys, so I will have dot off canvas body, and now I will have a UL class navbar, nav means navigation of that navbar, justify content center flex grow 1, and padding end will be 3. Okay, now li dot nav item, this will have a nav item class, and a dot nav link dot font light, and href, or I will set it to intro, and here I will add about. Okay, currently nothing is there. Click on this comes here. Don't worry, that's not an issue for us. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go to the style.css and add some necessary styles. So for navbar, what I'll do, I'll first do a z index. Here 90. You will know the reason why. And again, one more thing which I want to do is the container. So for this container, max width I want to set a bit more, 1920 pixels. Padding will be 0, like this. And for this dot navbar, I will have one more thing. So instead of putting it here, I mistakenly created class here. What I will do is transition will be background color and 0.4 seconds, and that will be ease. Okay, and background color will be transparent as of now. All right, you are seeing that absolutely nothing is happening here. Yeah, because I will not be showing you the demo of this without creating the carousel of that, that faded carousel. That also you will learn. This we have done, and now what I'll do is I will add one, more class, one navbar scroll that I will be adding here. Dot when you scroll, then new background color will be added. Background color will be hashtag 000000 and like 80. That's it. Now if you see the background color, I mean I've already added here, so hashtag 000 like this. So yeah, here you see, and see this is currently working. However, that off canvas has the background white color, that also will be fixing here. Okay, I inserted one more S. Yeah, so this is quite working, and you can add your own styles to this however you want. Okay, so that's not an issue, that's a homework for you basically. All right, I'll be adding a few more items, so I will be simply just copying and pasting them here. All right, as you can see, like this, and here I will be setting that to transparent again. That's it from the navbar, guys. Now you will be building that carousel. After that only you will be able to see the demo of that navbar. Okay, and post that we will also be inserting a script so that when you scroll in that navbar, has changes its active states. That will be doing at the last basically. So for now, let's build the carousel. So let's start building the carousel, and before that I will be adding a main container. This will be covering rest of our application, and this will actually act as a spy for a scroll. So this will spy on how much we have scrolled. All right, so data ps spy scroll. So this is coming from the Scrollspy component. So if you see here Scrollspy, you see Scrollspy toggles the active class and anchor elements and the element with the ID, reference by the anchor href is scroll into view. So you can see, like this here. So what I will be doing is I'll be copying all of this. and I will insert here. Okay, and database target will be home, because the ID for our navbar is home. Okay guys, yeah. Now I will add one section, and this section has an ID of intro, class of intro container, and the simple container class, and position related. Now for this section also I have some classes to add. I have some styles to add. Dot section, not dot section, basically only section. Opacity will be 0 as of now. Transform will be translate y, and it will be 50 pixels. So 50 pixels to the downside it will be, and transition all 0.4 seconds is out, only is out. Alright, now section with show class. Opacity will be 1, and transform translate by 0 pixels, or maybe 0 only, just for a shorthand. Okay, is there anything else that we need to add? No, not at all for that section. So now I'll be adding the classes for this, the styles sorry, for this intro container. Dot intro cont. Z index will be it will be 10 for now, and margin top will be minus of 70 pixels. I will be showing you why. And just because we will be adding carousel, so I will be adding classes and styles here. Dot carousel item, inside of that if there is an image, max height will be 50 vh, and object fit will be cover. Okay, so the image will cover all the dimensions. Okay, now the section tag is done, and now let's add one header. h1 dot class, not dot class, basically dot position absolute, and text white, like this. Okay, so this will be showing in between of our carousel, and just because of that, what I want to do is that I want to add one more thing. Dot intro cont h1, z index will be 90, and position was absolute already. Top will be 30%, left will be like 0, text will be center, width will be 100%, font size will be 40 pixels, font weight 100, margin auto auto like this. Okay, so here you will add your name. I will add my name, you can add your name as well. Now I will be creating a div. Class will be carousel slide carousel fade. Okay, and data bs right attribute, this will be carousel. All these data bs attributes are coming from Bootstrap only, these are not the inbuilt attributes. Now you will have carousel inner, and this carousel inner you will have carousel item dot active and data bs interval, let's say 1000 means 1 second. Okay, you can add 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. I will have one image. Class will be here, display will be block, width will be 100%. Okay, and I will be copying an image from pexes.com. You can add however you want. You can add a static image or a dynamic image, just whatever you want. Okay, yeah. Now, so is that image coming or no? Let's check. Yeah, it is there, but this is not being displayed. Okay, so no worries, we will be debugging that as well, that you don't worry at all. So first let me complete this carousel item. I will have like dot carousel caption, here also the block, here I will have an h5 like full stack developer, and I will have a p tag dot text will be light, opacity will be 75, and display will be none usually, but DMD block, so for like tablet devices or higher devices, the display will be there. Okay, I added this. Okay, and anyway you can add your ID as well. So let's say carousel example slides only, like this. So that is up to you. Now let's check if there is anything that we are doing wrong. Carousel inner, okay, and carousel item and active, database interval, okay, that's fine. And is there anything that is remaining from our side, guys? Is there anything that we are missing out on? Oh, okay. For the section, I have set the opacity as 0 now. Yeah. Currently, let me comment this out. Or rather, I will set it to 1. Like this. As you can see, guys. This is like this. Here you can see that, oh, Why it is coming like this? See? Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's check what is wrong. If there is anything wrong with our HTML, or like, okay, let me remove this p3. Yeah, fair enough. Intro dash font. Margin top is minus 70 pixels. It should be. How about minus 80 pixels, or let's say 100 pixels? Okay. Hmm. Now it is fine. Okay, and here, as you see, so this does look good now. I will be adding more carousel items. This one is there. I will be copying this. We will be adding this. The image will be same. Full stack dev, content creator. Indeed, I am a content creator. If you don't know, you can follow me on LinkedIn. And someone, blah blah blah. So you can add whoever you are, as you can see. So the fade effect comes and goes, comes and goes. Okay, it stays here and it will come again. Refresh this. Okay. Did I add it? Yeah. So your fade effect is working. Okay. It does take time to load the JavaScript completely, basically. That's why. Yeah, with this, our carousel is also done, guys. Okay, this carousel section is done, which is basically an intro section. And now what I will do is that I will be building the job experience timeline, which will also require some custom CSS. Alright, so let's get started by building the experience section, the job experience timeline section, hashtag experience. What classes do we need to add here? A simple container and py file. That's it, guys. Nothing else. So I will add one h2 tag, and text will be center, and margin bottom will be 5. Job experience timeline. Okay, now what I'll do is dot timeline and dot timeline entry. This timeline entry thing will be reusable. dot marker like this, and here we'll have a card, a bootstrap card dot card body, here h5 dot card title, right, front end dev, and card text, January 2022 to present, and P like this. Okay, but what about these timeline classes? So I'll add styles to those timeline classes. First of all, this timeline position will be relative, padding left will be 40 pixels. Okay, now timeline before, the before object, content will be nothing and position will be absolute, top will be 0 and left will be 20 pixels, width will be 4 pixels and height will be 100%, and background color, let's say hashtag 808080, this gray color line, or maybe you can add like, you can change it C3 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 like this. Okay, now the timeline entry position relative, padding left 40 pixels, oh sorry, not left, padding bottom will be 40 pixels, timeline entry and dot timeline marker, position absolute, top 0, left 8 pixels, width 12 pixels, height 12 pixels, background color, let's say like royal blue, and border radius 50%. Okay, top is set to 0, left is set to 8 pixels. What about width? 100 pixels, and height also, let's say 100 pixels. It's not properly visible. Why? Let's inspect. Experience this timeline entry and timeline marker. Okay, it is here, but it is not visible. Z index. This is something that was missing. Z index 999. Okay, top you can say -5 pixels as well. That's not an issue. Yeah, left you can say 0 only. Yeah, so this one. Here one more thing. Last child padding bottom. So for the last entry, the padding bottom will be 0 only. I'll be reusing this timeline entry class. Okay. So as you can see, you can make changes to this however you want. Okay. I just wanted to show you how you can build it. This is for our timeline thing. This is completely responsive, guys. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. This is all completely responsive. Okay. So our job experience timeline part is also done. What is there next for us? The next thing that we are going to build is the project section. Okay. So let's start building the project section. For the project section, what I'll do is I will give the ID as projects. Classes will remain same only. Here I'll add one h2 dot text center dot mb5 dot text secondary projects, and I will have a card here. Before that, I will create a container dot d flex dot flex wrap will be wrap, so it will wrap. It will be row. Gap will be 2. Justify content center and item center like this. Here now let's insert our card. Okay. Now dot card dot p0 dot call lg3 dot call md6. For tablet it will take 6 columns. For large devices it will take 3 columns. This is what it means. And usually it will take 11. Okay. I will add an image dot card img top, and the image URL I will again be taking from the pixels. Basically it will be the same one that we used in that carousel section. Here it is, as you can see. Now I will have a card body. Here I have h5 dot card title. Let's say HTML CSS website. P dot card text lorem ipsum. Let's remove extra content. And yeah, I'll have an a tag. View project like this. Okay, so this is our card. And now I will be adding more cards so that you can insert more of the projects. We'll copy, I'll paste, and you see this can be wrapped easily since there was no space. And as you can see, here like this. Is there any problem in our container? Let's see. So basically, okay, do we need to remove this reflex? Well, I think so. The gap is 2. Justify. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Justify content center. Yeah, like this it should be. Nah. Yeah, as you can see. Okay. Definitely now you can, reuse these all these components. As you can see here, these became completely reusable to you. Let's inspect. Okay, Hyperior. Okay, fine. Surface Pro 7. Okay, that's also fine. I mean, you can like add your width here as well, so that's not an issue. How about like this? You can do like this as well. Column D5. Hmm. So I think the column D5 will be a better option for you. As you can see. Let's add one more. Okay, done. So this is responsive as well, and our project section is also done. Okay, now we will be moving on to building the testimonials section. To build this testimonial section, we'll basically reuse this project section. Okay, now let me remove this one. I will be having only 3 testimonials, and let me remove these other 2 as well, because I will be making some minor changes. I will not be having this image. Okay, here it will be testimonials. Okay, now what changes am I going to make here? I will show you. So I will have a card header. Okay, dot card header. Okay, and here I will be adding the ratings. Let's say 5 star. So yeah, we can add our emojis, but you can use the font or some icons as well. I have already taught you how to use those, so that's a homework for you. Now let's add a block code. Inside this block code, I will have I will not have this, I will not have this. I will definitely have this p tag, but not with this card text class, rather with font weight will be light, and fs will be the 6th one, means the smallest. And here footer, block code, footer, like this. So John Doe, the best person in the world. Product manager at, use the site tag. The site element represents a reference to a creative work. Okay, title will be any title. I mean, let's say test. Test. Product manager at test. And that's it, guys. This is it in the testimonials. So I will now be reusing this called 4.5, 4.8, like this. So you can change this emojis. I mean, emojis is not a long term solution for the ratings. So basically you can use the font or some icons. Okay, that's up to you. And with this, the testimonial section is also done. It is completely responsive. Whatever we are building is completely responsive because that responsive thing is already handled by the Bootstrap for us. Okay, with this you are done with the testimonials as well. And now we shall be building one contact section. Okay, I will be showing you how. So for this contact section, without doing any kind of some heavy work, what you will do is you will simply move to the examples of the Bootstrap. Okay, so let's see where are the examples. Have they added examples here or not? Getting started. Examples and heroes. We will be having this one. Right click, copy, and copy outer HTML. That is how you copy. Okay. This will be section. ID will be contact. You see this, and you can change the text. Write like have an amazing thing in mind, or like business idea in mind. Let's convert your imagination into reality. Yeah, that's it. And here, instead of this password, what you will have is a text area. Okay. So first remove this from floating class. Remove this as well. Text area. Rows will be around, how much I should put, 4. Okay. Class will be form control. And let's add a placeholder as well. Enter your requirement. That's it. Remove this checkbox thing as well. Submit. Like this. Remove this thing as well. That's it. btn lg is given. I will give btn sm. Okay. And let's not keep it blue. btn dark, since we are keeping it black themed. That's it, guys. So what I'll do is I will also add one small tag, and be sure to hear me within 2-3 business days. Yeah, that's it. You can add an underline as well, hr.my4. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Now this is also responsive only, you know, on larger devices looks like this, on smaller devices looks like this. Okay, so our contact part is also done, guys. Hmm. So after this contact section, what I'm planning to build is that scroll to top button. Okay, that will basically help you to scroll to the top, and that we will be doing using the JavaScript only. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with that scroll to top button. Okay, so I will be creating button, type button id scroll to top. That's it. Class will be btn, or just simply give the background as of now bg dark, and text will be white, text will be center, rounded will be circle, fs will be 2, means second largest, text decoration none, and up arrow. Okay, now there are few more styles I will be adding, so let me select this, copy, since this is an id, so selector will be this, z index will be the highest, very highest, position will be fixed, and bottom will be 10%. Position fixed means it will be fixed from the window. Right will be 10%, width 50 pixels, height 50 pixels, and cursor pointer like this. And now let's add some JavaScript to make this work. So instead of creating any extra script.js file, I will be telling you how you can add JavaScript within the HTML file. Script here. Now what I will do is document.getElement by id scroll to top dot add event listener, click window dot scroll, wait, scroll to top will be 0, and behavior will be smooth. That's it. Now what will happen is, if you click on this, as you can see, again look at that, guys, this is working. Now one more script I want to add for that, changing the background color of this navbar. So for that, what I will do is window dot add event listener, scroll, here const navbar equals to document dot get element by id home. Okay, and if window dot scroll y is greater than 50, means we have scrolled past 50 level, navbar dot classlist dot add navbar scroll. Okay, and otherwise what you will do is, simply copy and paste here, but instead of add you have remove. Okay, so will it work? Okay, I should not add this dot here anyway. Will it work? Yes, it does. Look at that, guys. And you see this active thing is also being toggled. Or instead of Navbar scroll, what you can do is, you can add like bg dot simply, as you can see, like this. This is much better. Okay, so that is up to you guys. That's completely not an issue. And you see this smooth transition. Now the final thing, the final feature I want to add is that animation among the sections. So first I'll select all the sections, const sections equals to document dot query selector all section. Select all the section tags. Observer equals to new intersection observer entries for all the entries. If entry is intersecting, then entry dot target dot class list dot add show. So basically you are adding the show class to the section. Okay, and now after this anonymous function you also have one more thing, which is an object threshold. What is this threshold? So this will trigger animation when 20% of the section is visible. Okay, now the final thing I want to do is, let's observe this. So we created the observer sections dot for each section observer dot observe section. Okay, so every section is now observed. So you see this, and as you can see the animation is there. So yeah, that's it guys. This is it. This is how you build your personal freelance portfolio website. You can add your job experience, and not just freelance portfolio, you can add, you can use it for, like your personal website as well. If you are not a developer as well, you can use it for any other purpose, so that's not an issue. I just wanted to show you how you can build your personal freelance portfolio, which can also be reusable for any other purpose as well. So that's it from this video guys, and yeah, all the source code will be provided in the description link. So meet you in the next video. Until then, thank you for watching. Do consider liking, subscribing. Bye.